It's Sunday morning, March 5th. Ken survived his 65th birthday. We just sat out at the pool with some Canadian friends we met. This is down at the Flamenco Marina. Our pickup was between 6 and 6:30, and now we're going to be headed out to the Panama Canal, going through 2 of the locks. These are all the boats that are docked.
Between the smallest and the biggest ships that go here on a daily basis.
So we've left the port.
45 to 50 of them. It's
Everyone's kind of waiting out here to get their slot. It can take up to 48 hours. Hey, this is our pilot getting on the boat.
Located in Panama City.
These are the islands.
In order of importance, it has 72 stories. It hosts a 1,000 room hotel. Panama to South America. Between Panama and Colombia, we have the thickest rainforest in the world. I 2 gallons of antifreeze for the car. You go all the west coast of Canada.
There's our hotel on the left, the yellow. There's the bridge. We just passed under. It's a tradition to kiss. Here's the old naval base, the pier.
These are the Pacific side of Panama.
They say this is the U.S. Coast Guard facility now. It used to be the naval base. Here's a little bit more for Drew. This is all the shipping containers.
3 main requirements I just mentioned earlier.
He's talking about the tolls to get through the canal. Richard Halliburton paid 36 cents, but the most they've got is $839,000 from the container ship. And they've got orders for others to come through for like $1.5 million.
Fresh water, they don't know what to do, and they die and go up to the surface.
There's a cruise ship in the back. I don't know if they're going to go back with us.
From the shipping yards of Lowry.
There's a guy sleeping over there.
In Massachusetts. Been to Panama several times while the canal was being, and he sat in those barns for 25 years. Recreational purposes in Panama to fish for the black market.
We're going into the locks. That's the gates that are going to close. Like we're going to go in next to this ship on the left, and then the big cruise ship in front of us. We're tying up to this guy.
Gates are closing behind us, everybody.
The gates are closing behind us. Okay, the gates are just about closed. You can see how high the sides are. They're 50 feet thick each side and the bottom. So I'll take a little video here so you can see how low the water is. It's already rising fairly quickly. I think it takes about 13 minutes, he said. The cruise ship's right up there by the gate. We're about 1/3 full now. So I'm in the restroom. It's a lot bigger than I expected. So turn around. I just went to the restroom and wow, it sure filled up fast. Now you can see the ship behind us. Here's the boat we tied up with. There's like little railroad cars that pulled the other boat through, and we're just following. That is the Miraflora Locks Visitor Center and the museum that we visited. So we're headed to the side. I think they're going to hook us up with this railway car here. It's called a Toad. As you can see, there's another set on the other side. The people are waving up on the building. So here's another set here coming up. So this one's going to be quite the rise, because the other one was really about 3 and this is about 5. They said all the steel came out of Pittsburgh. Oh. There we are going out the back. So this has 2 sets of gates on each side. And then they say that the water will actually pressurize it and close it up tight. It's filling up really fast. Maybe we should time it. But you can see the markings on the side. Here are the number of feet on the side. I see 67, 74 up at the top. Filling fast. They say the tunnel that brings the water in is as big as the Holland Tunnel between New York and New Jersey. There's the cruise ship in the lock we went through first. This is the boat that was in front of us.
Second most hazardous job in the Panama
These
Canal.
rowboats are attaching
Because
the 2 boats
the boat is
together.
coming to you, and you don't turn
It's
down
starting to
the
sprinkle just
drinks.
a little.
So try to move around.
We're going to
and
follow
don't get
this
with it,
boat
because if I
in.
turn down
There's
the drinks,
a better
there
view
won't
of the
be
people
any
in the
wind, and it'll be
rowboat.
like
We're headed into the Pedro Miguel locks. We're into the locks. He's tying up. Wow, this one's a big deep one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we got pretty close to the wall here. The water's really flowing in now. You can see it actually rising really quick. Everyone's enamored by touching the wall. This is off the back of the boat. We're headed down to lunch. They served us breakfast too. We're going through Calvera Cut, which is 7 miles long. This is the Centennial Bridge coming up. He said all the dirt that was removed would go into railroad cars that looped around the world 4 times.
to 8 p.m. All the ones headed to the south, to the Pacific, will start their
We're approaching the Continental Divide, and instead of dividing east to west, it's actually north to south. This says, "Welcome to the Panama Canal." Oh, there's a crocodile up on the shore. He said this is an all-inclusive. It's a prison for white-collar criminals. We're back at the Oh My God Bridge. This is the Chagres River, and it feeds both the Atlantic and the Pacific. So this will conclude our Panama Canal partial transit tour.